7.2 billion. There are roughly 7.2 billion people in the world right now. I can't think of what 7.2 billion anything looks like, let alone 7.2 billion people. When I let that number and the world crash in on me, I sometimes believe the lie that I don't matter, that I can't do anything to change the world. Then I remember my God. My God is the creator of the universe. My God created all of this. He's the one that paints the sunset every single night. And when I think about that, I remember that He made me, that He placed me specifically in this time and this place to serve a purpose. If you've been around Bayside long enough, you know we're all about finding our purpose. And part of finding our purpose is knowing that we're part of the body of Christ, that every body has a working part, or is made up of different working parts. And we've all sat through many different analogies of, if you were the hand or if you're the foot, and if we are all eyes, then how do we hear? And so I think about my car, and there's so many different parts in here. There's the engine, there's the oil that runs through the engine, there's the gas that I need to put in it all the time, and then there's cup holders. And really, cup holders serve no purpose except for when you have a drink to put in them. And sometimes we forget that we don't always have a part that people are going to recognize and notice, and yet we still matter. We are still that cup holder that when matched with what God has for us, we serve a purpose. And so when you remember that you're part of the body and you know that you have a purpose, sometimes you need to find what that purpose is. And that's where your spiritual gifts come in. What are you good at? What has God put in you that matches specifically with the calling that He has for your life? It makes me really sad because there's a lot of people, they don't know their gifts. They don't know what they're good at. Some people think that their gift is that they're average at everything. But that's just not true. The God who paints all these sunsets that I talk about, He also created you. And so He created you uniquely. And so you have a gift. And so how do we find these gifts? Well, think about times when you just feel fulfilled. Think about times when you just know that you're rocking it. Or, talk to some friends. Ask them what they see in you. What are the things that you can't see because they're so natural to you that you don't even recognize them as gifts? But I promise you, your family and your friends, they see it. And then try things. In our culture today, we're so scared of failing because we don't want to look bad. But here's the thing with failing. When you fail at something, you know you're not good at it. So then you just cross it off your list and you're that much closer to finding what you are good at. So what's so bad about failing anyways? Then there's a group of you that are living in fear. You know the gifts that God has given you. You even know the calling that He's placed on you. And yet, because it's a little different, it's a little crazy, and it's definitely not what anyone else is doing, you're scared to take that leap of faith. But God is there to catch you. So go and be bold. We are here for something bigger. Guys, I kind of have a confession. I don't know anything about cars. But it's okay, because it's not my gift. But it is AAA's. They've got my back.